Hello and welcome to Game Week 11 League 1 predictions. If you have enjoyed the League 2 predictions so far this season, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We'll also have League 1 predictions out later today if you are interested as well for Game Week 11 as well. So don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and let's jump straight to my League 2 predictions for the upcoming weekend. Into the half 12 kickoff we go, and it is MK Dons taking on Gillingham. That's right, MK Dons winning at the weekend over Shrewsbury Town. Very nice win for them. In that one, Gillingham 0, Harrogate 1 for Gillingham's first loss of the season. Stadium MK will it be packed out for this one? There definitely have some fans then there. Don't think it'll be quite a sellout. Yeah. Gillingham been okay since that loss at home to Harrogate. They currently sit third. MK Dons at ninth, just outside the playoff places. They'll be looking to win this to get in the playoffs. Gareth Ainsworth's side do have a taste of defeat. First time, last time out. Last time they did play was a 1-0 win for Gillingham on both occasions last season at Stadium MK and at Gillingham. I'm going to back a 1-1 draw in this one. I think it'd be a bit cagey, a bit cancel each other out kind of game. MK Dons are still quite good, as we know, with the squad they've got and the manager they've got. As for Gillingham, pretty much the same as well. So back to a 1-1 draw between MK Dons and Gillingham in this one. Newport Swindon is the other 12:30 kickoff. Newport desperately need a win at the foot of the League 2 table. Swindon Town, on the other hand, do need to win 2-0 winners for them over Bromley last time out. Of course, they did win. Swindon have won 4 of the last 5 cup and league respectively. Only loss came against Salford City, which was really unlucky for them in that one, considering a 91st minute late winner for Salford in that one. Newport haven't won. Their only draw has come against Tranmere in their last 5 matches. 22nd versus 2nd in this one. I'm going back Swindon in this one to get over the line. I'm going to back them for a nice 2-1 away win in this one for Swindon Town in this one to get over the line over Newport County in this one. So yeah, back in Swindon to win this by 2-1 over Newport in this one. Barnet take on Accrington then. Barnet will have started terribly, didn't they? But they've eased in themselves back into League 2 now in 15th place with 14 points. Of course, Accrington standing down in 19th at the moment. Not the greatest for them so far this season. I think Accrington they'll be looking to stay up this year, definitely. Under what's the name? Doolan, the coach, John Doolan. That was it. John Coleman was their coach for a while, wasn't he? Before he got sacked finally by Accrington. Last time these sides played was back in League 2. It was a 1-1 draw, and back in 2017 at Accrington was a 4-1 win in that one. Barnet do like to win this game. They've won this game twice, 3 times a draw, and 1 time for the Accrington win on that one. I am going to back a Barnet win in this one over Accrington. I think they'll get over the line and go back them by 2-0. Barnet to beat Accrington in this one convincingly and comfortably. So yeah, Barnet to win this by 2-0 over Accrington. Stanley in this one and get over the line quite convincingly, you'd have to say, but Barnet to win this by 2-0. Barrow taking on Shrewsbury now. Shrewsbury losing 3 games on the trot. Of course, never great for them. Barrow have won back-to-back games against Crewe and Crawley, respectively. Last time these sides have actually never played in a head-to-head before. These are the first time these sides have met in a league match before, since like 2000 and something, because Football only has the data from that, as I've said on previous times. This is 23rd against 17th. Barrow should be looking to win this under Andy Winger. They've been okay recently. Shrewsbury only got the 1 win so far, and that was away at Barnet, of course. They've never played head-to-head wise. I think this will be a tough one to call. I'm going to back Barrow narrowly, though. Shrewsbury, I think Barrow are going to beat Shrewsbury in this one quite convincingly. I'm going to go 1-0 to Barrow. I think it'll be scrappy. But Barrett to win this narrowly in this one by 1-0 over Shrewsbury in this one. Bromley take on Tranmere in the next game. 2 sides that are out of form recently, with Bromley currently sitting in 4th, Tranmere sitting in 18th. Bromley did start really well. They're inside the playoffs towards the first few games of the season, but have kind of filtered out of that recently. Tranmere, on the other hand, will need to win this, you would probably feel, if they were to get anything out of the game, of course. Yeah, I think Tranmere would want to win this, Tranmere, even though Bromley aren't the best side at the moment under Andy Woodman, you would say so. Last time they did play time in League Two was 2-1 away win for Tranmere and then 2-1 home win for Tranmere. Bromley have never won this game in a head-to-head before. That's enough waffle. Get into the prediction. Let's go with a draw in this one. I'm going to back a 2-2 draw, actually. I'm going to go for a bit of goal fest. Why not? Between Bromley and Tranmere in this one. So, yeah, backing a 2-2 draw between these two sides. I think there could be goals in this one. Battle of the Seas now, and battle of the two relegated clubs from League One, and that is Cambridge versus Crawley at the Abbey Stadium. Cambridge have been okay recently. Notable performances in against Fleetwood and Grimsby. Decent point there until conceding the last minute and then 0-0 draw away. Tranmere, they also did put in a very spirited performance away at Fulham and lost that one by a goal to nil. Back-to-back losses for Scotland and Crawley after it looked like they were starting to pick up. Then they have lost to Notts County and Barrow. Last time they did play in League One last season was 1-0 away win for Crawley at the start of August, and then back in March was a 2-0 win away for Cambridge and Neil Harris's side. Cambridge are 10th, Crawley down in 21st. Surely there's only one-way traffic here for Cambridge United. They've won this game on the last 5 occasions. So they're surely going to win it again. I'm going to back Cambridge United to win this. I'm going to go for a nice 2-1 home victory for Cambridge in this one over Crawley and to get over the line. So yeah, backing Cambridge to win this by 2-1 over Scotland's East Crawley in this one. Cheltenham take on Fleetwood then. Cheltenham will be looking to respond after the 7-1 hammering of Grimsby. They've got 2 players from their starting 11 out due to the 9 men, of course, at the weekend as well. Fleetwood winning against Colchester 4-2 in a 6-goal thriller at the weekend. Last time these sides did play back in League 2 last season was a 2-0 away win for Fleetwood Town, and there was a 2-0 home win for Fleetwood over Cheltenham. The head-to-heads, Fleetwood do have a pretty good record away here at the, what's the ground called? The Charger Points Stadium. It's been rebranded because of the sponsorships and all that. Cheltenham currently do sit bottom of League 2 at the moment. They'll be looking to climb out of that by the end of the campaign, of course. Fleetwood in 11th. They'll be trying to close in on those playoff places. I don't think Cheltenham have a manager yet. I still don't think they do. So on that basis, oh no, Aaron Downs has been appointed, hasn't he, from Australia. So yeah, I'm gonna back I'm gonna back Fleetwood. Actually, I know Cheltenham might want to impress with their new manager in charge, but I'm gonna back Fleetwood in this one and the Cod Army to win this by 2-1 away from home at Cheltenham. I think Cheltenham will give him a right game because of the new manager bounce, but I think Fleetwood will come out on top by 2-1 in this one. Colchester versus Chesterfield now. Two sides that did pretty well last season. They haven't started the best this season, although Chesterfield are in 6th, but I did expect them to be up in the automatic spots. Still time for that, of course. Colchester, I did expect a lot better from down in 20th, of course. Last time these sides played in a head-to-head was a 1-1 draw for Chesterfield with Colchester. Colchester beat Chesterfield by a 0-0 on the 4th of March. Colchester do have an unbeaten home record against Chesterfield in this league, but in League One they don't. It's been 2-2 across the board, 2 wins, 2 draws, 2 losses. For Colchester United, so it's a bit of a tough one to call. I'm going to back a draw in this one, despite Chesterfield's 4-1 win against Newport last time out, but anybody could beat Newport. At the moment, I'll go back a 1-1 draw in this one between Colchester and Chesterfield. I think be a fairly even game of football, this one. So, yeah, back in 1-1 draw between Colchester and Chesterfield. Notts County taking on Oldham now then. Notts County, very inconsistent, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win. It seems to be for them at the moment on the form table. Oldham, very, very good recently, unbeaten in their last 4 matches. Won 3, drawn 1. I don't think any of those are cup either. Last time they did play was in the National League, was a 2-2 draw in January 2023, New Year's Day, and then was a 4-1 win for Notts County back on Boxing Day. I think that was when the National League, they played quite close together on Boxing Day and New Year. 12th and 13th in the table, nothing really to separate these sides. I'm going to back Notts County are going to win this, I think. I think the Oldham promotion bus, or whatever you want to call it, charging bus, form bus, whatever you want to call it, stops here. I think Notts County win this. Not convincingly. I think it'd be tight. I think it'd be a 2-1 scrappy Notts County home win in this one over Oldham, who have done pretty well so far this season. Didn't think they had much expectation coming into this season, but I think they'll beat Notts County in this one by 2-1 in this one and get over the line. So you're back in Notts County to win this by 2-1 under Mike Patterson over Oldham and Mickey Mellon. Salford Grimsby, a game towards the upper end of the Sky Bet League 2 table, 4th versus 5th in the league. This should be it should be the game of the round. Grimsby actually have a pretty good record away at Salford. They've won it there on the last 2 occasions, 3-1 and 2-1, respectively, October 2024. But then Salford did beat them in March, of course. Yeah, I'm not sure really what's going to happen in this one. 2 promotion or 2 playoff favourites anyway. Certainly, this could be a tight one to call. What do you back in this one? I think this is going to be really tight. I think Grimsby, considering the record they have, I think get something. I'm actually going to back a draw in this one. I'm going to back another 1-1 draw. Might seem boring and lazy, but I think it could be another draw between these two sides. Both playoff chasing and, both cancel each other out. 1-1 between Salford and Grimsby in this one. Walsall Bristol Rovers then is the penultimate game before we head into Harrogate versus Crewe on Monday night. Walsall in very fine form at the moment, top of the league. Darryl Clark's Bristol Rovers started to come into it a bit in 7th place as well there. Bristol Rovers did beat Walsall last time out on the 29th of January 2022. Last time they did play was the 21-22 season, and Bristol Rovers won away at Walsall as well. But Walsall have improved since then, as we know, under Matt Sadler, nearly going up last year, and they might be going up this year. Who knows? But Bristol Rovers have a pretty good record here. And I could actually see Bristol Rovers getting all 3 points in this one. I do not know why, but I can just smell it. I know Walsall have been on really good runs. So Bristol Rovers. What do I back? I'm going to back Bristol Rovers. Actually, screw it, I am. I am going to back them 2-1 away from home to get the job done in this one. 2-1 to Bristol Rovers in this one over Walsall. And I'm backing Bristol Rovers to get over the line. 2-1 over Walsall in this one. Harrogate versus Crewe then for your classic Monday night football. It's not classic Monday night football. It's League 2 Monday night football before the international break next week. Of course, Harrogate in very, very good form. Only loss came away at Swindon and at Crawley at home, but they have won back-to-back games over Shrewsbury and Gillingham. 2 very good results for Harrogate Town there. Crewe did beat Notts County the weekend after their poor run. They're back up to 8th in the table now with an extra 3 points to their name from the weekend. Of course, last time these sides did play was back on the 1st of February at Harrogate. It was a 1-1 draw. 21st of September was a 3-0 win for Crewe. 2 sides that are doing okay, 16th versus 8th at the moment. Harrogate and Simon Weaver, longest serving manager in the EFL at the moment. Crewe still building blocks under Lee Bell this season. This one's got screaming a 0-0. It is. I'm sorry, both these fans, but at the Exercise Stadium, this is going to be a 0-0 draw. I'm sorry, but I hate predicting 0-0s, but I'm going to have to in this one. I just think it's going to be a boring game on Sky under the lights, unfortunately. So I'm going to back Harrogate 0, Crewe 0 in this one. And that concludes the League 2 match week. And we'll be back with Game Week 12 next week as the international break doesn't carry over into the League 2 season, does it? Because not many international players play in League 2. So, Harrogate 0, Crewe 0 for the final game on the Monday night here. Thank you for watching Game Week 11 predictions for the League 2 predictions, and we'll be back next week. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe for those. League 1 tomorrow, or later today, or early tomorrow morning, not sure. We'll have, and then Championship tomorrow evening, or whatever, Thursday evening. Friday evening is Premier League as well, so don't forget to just stay tuned in for those, and thank you for watching. I'll speak to you all next one.